everybody. How are you? Sorry. This is kind of a disaster today. I made a big mistake and I thought I had it on my computer, but I didn't. And Jeff's sleeping. And he's not being very helpful. And I know for a fact people absolutely hate this. And I'm so sorry. It really, really wasn't my fault. I really did not intend it to be like this. I promise. Like I said, I was doing it on my computer and it wouldn't let me do it on my computer. So sorry. I know I'll get really nasty messages, but it's just the way life is today. It's Monday. It's very Monday. So how's everybody doing today? I am having a good day. Holla, Miss Alicia. I'm going to try to see these comments. It's a little bit different. But hi, Cindy. Hello, Holly. My day was good except for this. Then it kind of got a little crazy, but that's okay. It was another day. This was a weekend that I needed one more day. I'm waiting for October break because I need one more day to get caught up. I was doing really good. We got all my groceries done, my laundry done, and I thought today would go smooth. And it has, but things just aren't like I like it. I'm just being a little bit too opinionated. I know it's good for the channel, but I know people hate it. So, I love this weather. First day of fall. I know some people hate it, but I love it. Actually, I went back in today to change into my fall clothes. I bought like from these things. I bought like cheap fall shirts or fall like holiday shirts because I don't wear them often. But when it was pretty today, I went back in and put my fall shirt on. It's kind of ugly, so I didn't wear it tonight. But it's all good. So what's everybody been into? Did anybody have an exciting weekend? Ours wasn't too like crazy. We yesterday with racing wasn't the best day. Jaden got very upset because this was a special race. I'm gonna say there we go. This was a special race, and you could get in the features if you won a feature. Like if you win a race this year, then you're automatically in this features winners race. And it is the first time ever he has gotten into the features winner race. He got in 2. And so I think he got his expectations a little too high. I know, Chrissy, you're a hater of the up and down. I know I read your comment before, and I'm sorry. It was either up and down or I wasn't on here. So that's just kind of the way it happened today. But they were out for blood. They were crazy. It was a rough race. And his first race, he did okay. I don't think he did as good as he should have or he could have, but that's okay. And then his second race, his car was bad. And Jeff knows his car was so tight and he couldn't have driven it. And he did his best, but he was very upset about it. So, it is what it is. Life happens. Guys, I cannot see the chat very well, so I apologize. We are next week or even later on this week, if we do, we're going to try StreamYard. It's been super glitchy, and we didn't want to put it through that. And plus, just a warning, our internet's probably gone off 3 times in the last hour, just randomly. We pay a small fortune for it, so you would think that it would work. However, we haven't had really great luck with Comcast right now. But hopefully tonight, keeping our fingers crossed that it'll work. So, like I said, yesterday wasn't the best day, but like we got there at 8:30, and he did finally hit the track probably 3:30, maybe 4. But we got home early, so that was a blessing. And we were really thankful that Jay could go out and check on all the animals. And look, they were doing great. And I think Jeff left here crazy early this morning, went and saw, oh, you all will appreciate this. Okay, my manger. I love my manger. I love the manger. But I love that they're all hanging out. They're all hanging out in the manger. So cute, so wonderful. And they're all sleeping under the blue tent that's about destroyed. Jeff went there this morning. Every single one of them were on the blue tent. Okay, Dylan, I hope I said your name right. The goldfish. Okay, we are renting the land from Jay and Lauren at Steinmetz Family Farm. So they have a pool. And from what I understand, I don't know, you all can maybe help me out. Somebody put like 20 goldfish. Well, this pool is a disaster. I mean, it just really is a disaster. I mean, it hasn't been cleaned. But these goldfish have like multiplied to where like they're, I think, 220. Is that what we counted? And then the pool sprung a leak. And so they didn't want all the goldfish to die. So the boys saved the goldfish, except for a couple. I think a couple didn't make it. And so now we're trying to pump water and figure. Guys, I don't even know the logistics behind it. Is your fish alive, Kim? We have got like 220 more. Oh yes, it was Mindy Lackey. Yes. Hey, we also got rid of cable because I was like so tired of paying for it. But I do miss college football. And guys, I don't know how they all fit. I have no clue. But Jeff said when he got there, even the everybody was underneath it. Nobody was in the manger, which I should just call it the 3-cow garage, but it looks more like a manger. Okay, so Mindy Lackey bought the fish at Walmart to control the mosquitoes, and there were only like 20 of them, I believe, to start with, and now there are a whole lot more than 20 of them. So, oh, are the Lions playing tonight? Who are they playing? And so, okay, some of you all heard the story, but I'm just going to have to tell it because it was a famous football player I later learned, which is insane. So, okay, guys, with the last week, I'm like, we need to be better people. I need to be a better example to Jaden. I just need to be a better person, which, sometimes I get, sometimes I'm grumpy, sometimes I'm in a hurry and I'm not, it's nice to people. Like you never know what people are going through. So I was at Wawa, which is our convenience store, and there was this tall guy, this really tall guy. And so I'm walking out, I'm in a hurry. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Guys, it was a cardboard cutout of what I learned, a Philadelphia Eagles football player. But it was nice. So my theory is that I made a fool out of myself, but I made my people at work happy. So that's all that's important. It's all important is to smile, to be happy, to just make the best of this life. And that's what we're here to do. Somebody was asking about Elliot. Elliot is ours. He is ours. However, there need to be 2 of them. So Fireman, who is his daddy, is also living with us. So he still belongs to Steinmetz Family Farm, but donkeys do better in pairs, and so he's living with us for right now. He is a cutie, but it was funny because Cindy, who used to own Finley, and she's still his mama. He just lives with us, which is the smaller of the cows. She wrote me. She was visiting yesterday, and she wrote me that Cinco and the biter donkey love to be brushed. So the biter donkey is Elliot. He's ours. And he bites because he wants you to pay attention to him so much. Actually, I think Cindy's visit went really, really well. We weren't there because we were at the races, but it seems like, I love that she feels comfortable enough to come there and be, and just come in, and we don't, she knows we don't have to be there. We often hi Michelle, we often tell her that we'll put everybody else in the lower field so that she can just spend time with she can just spend time with Finley. But I think she's kind of taking a liking to Cinco and the donkeys. So, if she ever asks us to, we'll be more than happy to, because it is so, like, sometimes I get overwhelmed by them all. But I love it. And I think Cindy knows Finley's happy. And I think Finley enjoys people, but he enjoys being a cow too. And still, Finley will come up to you, and if I put my hand out, he will smell it. He'll take food from it. He'll let me pet his nose, but that's about it. He lets Cindy just cuddle all over him. But we'll get there. I really, really think we can get there. I think both of our cows have started being cow. Oh, sorry guys, I just kicked you all. Yesterday I dropped on the other day I dropped on your head. Today I kicked you all. So yeah, I think he's happy, and Cinco's a cow. Cinco still loves people. Cinco still loves to eat Jeff's hand, which is the most bizarre. Does anybody know, is that typical cow behavior, or is that just Cinco? Cinco, he's unique. He's very unique. So, we got good insurance at What If Acres. Is it cow behavior? Because, guys, if anybody news here needs to, understand, kind of a city girl. I really, if you'd have told me this time last year, hey, you'll have a farm and you'll have animals and you'll love them and you'll be excited about going to fairs to see other cows, and you will have mentioned maybe potentially stealing a cow, of course, just jokingly. But if you would have ever told me that, I would have said you were absolutely insane, absolutely crazy. But guys, What If Acres has changed everything. I absolutely love these animals. They're just wonderful, and they're great, and we love them dearly. And I saw that Kelly Honeycutt was on here, and I have to tell you all, last week I was having the whole, just like with the world events, talking that I wanted to be nicer to people, and that I love the sweatshirt that, that on the back of it, it says something about, if you're reading this, you're important. So Miss Kelly Honeycutt, who spoils us immensely, the front of it says, be kind, and the back of it says, dear person behind me, the world is a better place with you in it. Lots of love, the person in front of you. So I just love that. If you could just change one person's life, just one person. If one person's having a bad day and reads that, you never know what somebody's going through. So Kelly Honeycutt, thank you so much. I absolutely adore that. So I'm going to be wearing it as soon as it gets a little tiny bit cooler. Because, yeah, we just never know. Absolutely. So I appreciate that immensely. I was so excited. To get that. Oh, you have that shirt too, Kat. Awesome. Yeah, it makes me very, very happy. So, yes, it was great. So, sorry, guys. I am so tired. Okay. Between me and you, I'm so ready for racing to be done. I'm so ready. Between me and you. So, it just gives me Sunday. Sunday. Sherry, you have that hoodie and so many people stop you and say thanks. It's just wonderful. I think, if anybody could, if we can make one person's, oh gosh, it sounds so cheesy, but it's so true. If we could just make one person smile a day, or if we could be the good in somebody's life. Kelly, how much longer do you all have left? We have until usually the last, Halloween races are the big thing. Last year, actually, the Halloween races, we took goats, and that was kind of fun. It's a big deal. They go trick-or-treating. So that will probably be the last week in October. So, and then there is one in November. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, well, okay. Just so I was the one in November. Like one year we had to buy Jaden winter gloves because it was so cold. One of the boys got out of his car and he couldn't feel his hands. And I was seriously, why? Just why? So I told Jeff if he and Jaden want to do that race, they are more than welcome to. But Royce and I are going to stay home that time because, um, hi Michelle, I'll read it just one more time because it's very touching. It says, "Dear person behind me, the world is a better place with you in it. Lots of love." So, hi Amy, how are you? Um, so we've just got a few. I mean, it's not that long, and then actually, it's hard to explain, but we have to sign up for duties, and one of the duties is hand scoring, which you have. It's a long story. It doesn't wouldn't mean anything to you all, but I have to do that twice in October. So I'll actually probably only be down with the race cars for maybe 2 or 3 more weeks. So we're ready to regroup. Like Jeff's usually, or in the past, he does much better when he's super, super organized. And he has been Steinmetzed. And if you all follow Steinmetz Family Farm, you understand what that is. So he's been Steinmetzed, and so we've been really behind the 8 ball, very disorganized. That's not the way he likes to roll, especially at the races. So, we're getting this year finished, complete, as good as we can, and then we're going to start over and start rebuilding for next year. I don't know how many years. Laura, you're not blocked for any reason. Sorry. And Amy, so I'm getting distracted here, but congratulations. Amy said tomorrow it'll be 12 years that she is cancer free. So thank God that you're cancer free and you were doing wonderful. That is so exciting. Um, my sister, hopefully, she's still hoping to come up here in for Thanksgiving. Initially, it was October. Now we've moved it a little bit closer to Thanksgiving. I'm not quite sure what's going to go on because she meets with the oncologist October 8th, I want to say. So really, it just really, really depends on what happens there. Um, we will definitely, hopefully, see her soon. Um, thank you, Martina. Um, so I'm reading all this. Goodness gracious. Um, some Denise's youngest brother, Scott, had a heart attack and has a coronary aneurysm. So if we could keep, him in our prayers also, it just goes back to that we have no clue what somebody else is dealing with. So we are going to be the bright lights in people's lives. There's enough. I just almost said a cuss word. I'm not going to though. There's just enough crap and darkness and negativity in this world, and oh, life's too short. Life's way too short to do that. So, but I'm ready to see my sister. I talked to her. Like Jeff doesn't get it. We're a little enmeshed, let's say. Like I talk to my sister probably once or twice a day. Um, and now is my other sister is staying with her. So it's kind of it's neat. It's kind of a don't be a man, don't be a vegan. I almost was, but I didn't. I caught myself. I use nice. I use nice words. I use very very nice words. So, um, Jeff actually is not feeling good tonight. He is actually sleeping. I think it's called exhaustion. I think he's totally exhausted. I think he wears himself way down, and so he's at home tonight. But I think he's napping. I think he got up, ate dinner, and he has a really bad headache. So that all the animals were taken care of, so they are great. I offered to go out there um, after work because like it's only like 20 minutes, no, 25 minutes from my work, and it would be really really easy for me to go out there. But he said just to come on home. Ricardo, that's funny because I texted him the other day and I'm like, I want to go next year, next summer. I would love to just to go on a vacation. Like we do little things here and there, but we don't like ever really go on a vacation. So, Mary, congratulations. 13 years remission. That is awesome. God is good. So, so that's what I want to do. I want to plan like just a family vacation and not like running to Ocean City, not running to Ocean City for 2 days. And I want like to go to the Outer Banks. I personally would love to go somewhere with blue water. Absolutely, but that's expensive. But if we save money, if we really work at it and save money, Janika, I'd love to come down with you all. Oh, my Grand Teton trip, Diane. I haven't forgiven. I'm kicking y'all all over the place. I haven't forgotten it. I really, really still want to go there. Um, Jeff's not that super excited about going there. And I want to go with somebody that, like, that is my once in a lifetime. If people haven't been here from the beginning, my once in a lifetime trip is I want to go to the Grand Tetons. And I don't know, I can't explain it. I always say, like, my soul needs to go there. And yes, you all can call me the abusive channel. I drop you on your head, I kick you. Um, just one of those things. My soul needs to go there. And, I've talked about going there by myself, but I don't know if that's a good idea. We don't know if that would be the best idea. And then there are some ladies here that said they would go. It's just actually putting it together. So, who wants to go? Who wants to do that? Okay. Holly still ain't come. I don't know. I want to go. I want to get Airbnb that's not stupid, crazy expensive. Um, my soul needs to go there. And I don't, this isn't morbid, but like, you never, ever, ever know. Life's too short. And that's my bucket list trip is to go to the Grand Tetons, see the beautiful mountains, just see all of that. So, and yes, Jeff is getting very anxious to get back down to Texas because his biggest fear is Chuck forgot him. So, okay, Janique, we'll just have to plan. We're just gonna have to plan a trip there. I mean, we just are. And for some reason, if anybody knows this, we have bear spray in our camper, and nobody knows how it got there because Jeff I always tell him like you have to get bear spray, but you have to get it out there. And all of a sudden, I walk in my camper and there's bear spray. Thank you for liking these. We went to Green Dragon Farmers Market, and the lady actually there's like little flowers in them. She makes them herself. So we are going to have to get together and just plan it. Chuck's dealing with the ostriches. Well, that's awesome. I love Chuck. Oh, Angels Among Us. I have been to South Dakota before, and like I never like understood when they like talk about big sky country, like how big can the sky be? The sky's the sky. But oh my gosh, it's so huge, and it's so I don't know. It's just like I'm one of those people. Like my sisters want to go to Europe, and my sisters want to do a lot of international travel. I have absolutely no desire to go out of the U.S. And I don't know why. I'm um, just not a big huge traveler. I need soap and hand towel in the camper. We need lots in the camper. Um, that's what I was telling Jeff, because some of you all know, but like with my work, I'm a pediatric physical therapist at a specialized preschool. And so we have funky breaks. And so we're getting ready to hit an October break, which is only it's only 6 days off. But the camper needs totally stopped. The pink shed needs to not be pink anymore. And I need one day. I want to go. Has anybody that lives somewhat in Pennsylvania been to Jim Thorpe? I want to go and I just want to go. I don't care. I will go do that by myself. I just want a day trip to Jim Thorpe to see the leaves changing and all of that. So that would be like, I just want one day by myself, but then I just need to, okay, just a second. Oh, that's where it was from. Patty, thank you. It was from Mary and Megan, when they stayed at our camper. Marcy, you'll meet me? Really? Send me a message. Send me a message. Because I don't know. I've never been into nature. It's so crazy. Um, oh, is it peoply? Oh, Kim, I don't have trouble with peoply. But I was hoping maybe if I go during the weekday, it won't be as peoply. Because it seems like as I'm getting older, and Jaden would say, as I'm getting which I guess is the hip thing for older, um, I'm just really, I'd like nature. Like, I don't want to go to any place fancy. I don't want to go to any place foo foo. I just want to be out in the world, um, just out in nature. And um, so Jeff is actually in bed. He is not feeling well. He has a really, really bad headache, which is really unlike him at all because usually he's go, 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 you all know. But he's resting. He's tired. Jaden is chilling out in his room. Royce was banished to his crate because he wasn't with Jeff. And then he decided to start stealing stuff to get attention. So he got banished to his crate. So, but after yesterday, he was tired. Denise, I don't know if he's getting sick or my personal opinion is he wears himself down. He goes and goes and goes and goes and goes until his body's like, yeah, you're not going to go anymore. Yeah, like I love people, but just not like all in one place all together. Um, yeah, not all. No, like, and this is totally like you look at all these stadiums, you look at all these like big concerts. No, I I don't know if it was like COVID. Like we were never COVID crazy at all. But I don't know if it's after COVID or just getting older or just realizing people are crazy. I don't like to be like crowded places because when I was in Louisville, there was a like a flea market for it was at it's where they have the state fair. I don't know the name of it, but like my sister in law both were like, oh, we don't know, but it wasn't peoply. It was very nice, but it was not peoply. So hopefully this is the reset that Jeff needed. Hopefully he just needed some really, really, really good sleep. Um, oh, I thought, he, yeah, I think Brenda, you're right. Brenda says Jeff needs to take care of himself or the good Lord will. And I think that's what happened. I think he just goes and, hey, Trace, I'm glad you're here. He just goes and goes and yeah, his body's like, nope, I'm going to give you a reason you can't go anymore. So that's him tonight. Oh, Gail loves going places with crowds that put her in a group that people she knows she hates it. Yes, Lauren is sick, and I don't know what it was. I don't know what she has. Jeff just has a really bad headache. Oh, because I hit my shoulder. I'm going to tell you all what I'm doing. And I did a little bit of a video of it. But has anybody ever done cryotherapy? Because it is this little container. It looks like kind of a stand up self tanner thing, but it is minus 120. It's cold. And you have to wear gloves, a mask, ear things, and your like sneakers or closed toed shoes. And you do, I wear my sneakers and I wear clothes. Like I wear a tank top and shorts. And you go in there for like 3 minutes Holy cow. And it's supposed to decrease inflammation. It's supposed to um, decrease anxiety and depression and give you energy. And it's wonderful. And I don't know if it has anything to do with it, but my shoulder's better. So, sorry. Oh, see, I hate cold packs. I hate anything cold. I don't, but I'm like, try this. And 3 minutes, like the first 2 minutes, guys, I'll be honest. It's cryotherapy. And um nobody would ever want to watch because like this, oh God, I would just only tell you all this. I literally dance because like I put on my earbuds, put on my little earmuffs, and for I will dance and like for the first 2 minutes. Then the last minute, I don't care. I just want out. But I'm determined. I am not leaving. Rebecca, frozen shoulders completely suck. There is no way around it, and you can't describe the pain to anybody. Like yesterday, I did help Jeff um, put the cars down, which I haven't been doing. So my shoulder got really ticked off, and so I didn't sleep. But for the most part, like today, I don't know what I was doing. Kicked you again. Today I was at work, and I'm like, my arm can raise more than it has ever raised in forever. Yeah, there's a list of contraindications, and so and heart problems is one. Yes, we went to the Kentucky Exposition Center in Freedom Hall. That's exactly where we went, Marcia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Susan. Sandy, thank you. Just kick me back. Y'all, if I meet any of y'all in person, you're all going to owe me a bunch of kicks because, you know, me being me. So now I'm not used to this setup because I have my computer right here because that's what I was going to do. But Jeff knows how to change a setting because it was to do mobile instead of my computer. So I'm like, yeah, hopefully you all will love me. Yeah, Google cryotherapy. It's cold. And it's one of those things in the middle of it. I hate it. But when it's over, like it really does energize me. And it, I don't know, it helps my brain a little bit clearer. So, yeah, look it up. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting. So, at this point in time, I would do anything just to get my shoulder a little bit better. I mean, it's better. It's feeling much better, but I want my range of motion back. There's lots of things I can't do that I really want to be able to do. I mean, like, even if it's just like putting a bowl up on the top shelf. So, and if you're new here, I don't go to the doctor. I'm not a big believer. I'm not a big believer in like didn't go to the orthopedic doctor, and I'm a PT and I know exactly what it is because I had it in this one, and after 9 months, it was fine. So we're praying that after a little bit, this one will be fine too. So we shall see. Time will tell. I know, Rebecca. I need to change that. I don't know. I'm like I'll be honest. I'm not super happy with the medical system right now. Oh, no, you don't. I'm good. I like, okay, guys, I have to show you this. Just a second, guys. Oh, Kathy, the float is absolutely awesome. Jeff got me a gift certificate to it, and like there's so much salt, whatever. It's like kind of Epsom salt that you do float, and you're totally weightless, and it is the coolest experience. It is so neat. No, actually, like I've had blood work done. I'm pretty, I'm pretty healthy as far as that goes. It's just like that. I'm like, so yeah. And then like overall I'm pretty healthy, but it's just I think I need to actually probably go to a functional medicine doctor because sometimes I feel like we treat the symptoms and we don't look at the underlying causes. We just throw things at the symptoms. And I think sometimes there's a root. Okay, guys, I have to show you all this. This is from Paula. And I don't know if y'all can see these. And now, I'm talking about the medical system. Like with my sister's last hospitalization, I am not super, super happy. Okay, look, guys, these are pins. I don't know if y'all can see this. This is for Jaden. It has a race car on it. It has steering wheel, checkered flag, a trophy. So that's Jaden's. Paula made these. So, Kim, you and I are on the same page. So, okay, then this one is, What If Acres? Let me just say, let me get in here. What If Acres? And it has Cinco. What If Acres? They're so cute. And then last but not least, we have with the frozen shoulder, do you need therapy? With as a PT, I should say yes. But studies are starting to show that when it's in the freezing or frozen stage, if you do a lot of aggressive therapy or if you do that, then all it's going to do is increase the inflammation. And it's not good. So there's 3 stages: freezing, frozen, and thawing. And once it's thawing, then you can. But I like to do the exercises that I need to do because no, different subject. This is look at that. That's Tracy. Isn't that so cute? Oh, Jay-Z, prayers for you for your surgery tomorrow. Pray that it goes well. Pray that as with the doctor's hands that you heal quickly. I just love those. Those just made me so happy. And it nailed everything perfectly. Rebecca, you do physical therapy 2 times a week and it just hurts more. Yeah. So I'm just like trying to do like I'm a big believer that most of what ails people is because of chronic inflammation. And so what I'm really trying to do is really work on inflammatory stuff. And I know there is going to be, I don't know, because, okay, look, Ricardo, cover your ears for a second. I got on hormone replacement therapy because I'm like, it's time I got to do something. I have had it for 4 weeks and I'm terrified to do it. But I did some research and I think I'm going to go for it for a little bit. Just because, guys, sometimes I feel like I would lose my head if it wasn't attached. Or I would speak to a cardboard cutout and think that it was a real human being. And it's just the constant, it's just the constant ache. So I thought, I'm going to give it a try. Right. Sugar is huge inflammation. Like little britches back there, not little britches, big britches. Jeff, he started back on soda. And it's really, really interesting that not interesting, his feet are really ticked off. He doesn't feel good. He's more tired. And I truly, truly believe that it is because, Ricardo, you can take your earmuffs off. You're good. I truly, truly think that it is because that he's just introduced so much sugar. I think it affects him. It affects all of us. So, okay, guys, y'all are giving me hope. I don't know what, like even my provider was like, the studies were flawed about hormone replacement therapy. They were flawed. You are not going to get, she's not saying that. She's like, but studies are not showing that it, so I'm like, okay. So it's been 3 days. I was supposed to have my follow-up appointment yesterday, like for my 4-week, how's it going? So I canceled it. So I am just gonna see if it makes me feel like any better. Because it just wasn't like, I don't get like that. Well, Jeff may differ. Like, I don't think I get like huge mood swings. I just like my body hurts and I feel like my brain's foggy, and I don't like that. Amy, I will tell him, if y'all, he did so great. He was doing so wonderful. And then Burger King happened. He and Jay went to Burger King. So, and that was, oh, um, but ever since then, it's just like, it's truly like an addictive thing. Um, so yeah, I mean, like the reason I really looked into it, hormone replacement therapy, is because there's another therapist that I worked with, and we were just really talking about how now they're finding that it helps with cognition as you get older, and it can help with bone density, and there's different things that it can help with. So I'm not necessarily worried or thinking about like today, but I'm thinking about long term. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I was a big chicken, but I'm like, my sister-in-law, she was a nurse, my brother was a nurse, and um oh no, Shirley, the only reason I canceled my appointment is because she was going to ask how it went my month on the hormone replacement therapy, and I've been on it 2 days, so it's already rescheduled for like 3.5 weeks from now. I already rescheduled it, but so honestly, I really think, and I think I know it too. If somebody tells me I need to stop doing something, I appreciate their suggestion, but odds are really good I am not going to. So I think that's the same thing with Jeffrey. I think in his whole heart, he knows that he doesn't need to. But then we get into the fatigue cycle where he gets really tired. And so, when you get into the back into that vicious cycle, you get tired, so you eat crap, then your blood sugar goes up, and then it bottoms out, and then you feel tired again. So I think that's kind of the cycle that we're in right now, and I think that, yeah, that's where he is tonight. So, or today. So I think that could be contribute to him not feeling well, or even if he gets sick. So I know I will have like one soda. I allow myself like 4 ounces a day, and I need to stop. See, Kelly, that's him. If they Kelly said if she tried to take her Dr. Pepper, somebody'd be unalived. Um, yeah. So I, I like soda, but I know it's so bad. I know it really, really is. Yes, artificial sweeteners cause inflammation too. So yeah, all the good stuff does. But um, you know, I think we've just hit. I think we just hit like an over. I think part of the fish pond kind of got in behind with work and um, all that stuff. He'll get caught up, and he'll get his act together. I told him, he needs to, and you know, Jaden's got like a heart of gold, and so I'm like, for nothing else for Jaden. So Jaden is actually doing his first homecoming is next October 3rd, and so the middle school band is marching the homecoming parade, and then they're doing the football game, and like I was telling Jeff, I'm like, we have to drop him off at 5:30, and then they're gonna go to the football game, and then we pick him up at 9:45. 9:45, he's gonna be gone from us that long. I'm like, yeah, and knowing us, we'll probably go to the football game just to be there, just because, yeah, just because for those parents. He's, he's a big boy, but you know how that goes. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm really like, if I would much rather have 4 ounces of Coke than drink Diet Coke all day. So that's kind of my thing. I'm not a big diet, and I can taste it. And so I love water. I am a weirdo that I absolutely love water. I could drink water all day long. Um, and I do drink water a lot, but I think right now it's just more of a mental thing. So, but there's 100 days left of 2025. And so, I like really, I want to, I want to push myself. I like, at the beginning of this year when we started this, I kept talking about, like making myself better, and you kind of get caught up in life and just the everyday things. And I really want to make a concerted effort to get not super healthy, because you can't do it in 100 days. But just to really focus, it sounds selfish. I don't want to sound selfish. Like 100 days to focus on my health, or 100 days to focus on me, or what, see what, if I put forth the effort, what can I do in 100 days? I would love to lose 20 pounds, but more than that, I just want to feel better. So that's my whole thing today. Today, I'm like, 100 days left of this year. How can I be a better person? How can I be healthier? Not overwhelm myself, but I just really think, especially, like I said, especially after the events of last week, I just want to be a better person. I want to be a better human. I want to add stuff more to the world instead of take. And in order to do that, I got to be the best version of myself. So, and I think that's a lot of my problem is I do, like if I want to go to the gym, let's say like at night, I feel guilty doing it because I'm taking time away from Jaden or Jeff. And I've really got to get away from that, because actually what I'm probably doing is giving them longer with me because I'm healthier. And I'm happier, and my brain's much, much better. Sandy, we can do a Mondays with Mary challenge. I would love to do it. Just saying, let's see. Ricardo, let me just say, you've been with us since the beginning, and I have complete faith that you can do anything you set your mind to. You're an absolutely wonderful human being, and we're so blessed to have you. So you can do anything you set your mind to. Anything at all. We believe in you. Just taking a walk daily helps. Jaden and I went on a 2.5-mile walk, and it was so nice. It was like the perfect way to start the day out in nature. It was great. So Jeff won't go to the gym. I think a lot of times he's like he when he was younger, let's say, like he would start out running 2 miles a day, like from nothing, like get up from his bed, haven't worked out in a month, year, and run 2 miles. I think he gets a little frustrated because he can't do that anymore. I can never run. I mean, that was a long time ago I did, but like I'm never one that like, oh, let's run. I'm like Jeff used to be a big runner. Jeff used to run half marathons. He used to do great. And I, honestly think having the farm is going to help us a lot, help us to be more active, to, I think with Jaden, it's just not, he's not laying down, he's not watching TV, he's not on electronics. So, if you see me running actually I have to say, last time I ran I did run in the last week, because when Jaden's steering wheel fell off, I had to run and get the other one. And I did run, but it was like that part. It wasn't very far at all. So, I'm hoping the farm will help us. Because I was even talking with Jaden, those of you that have been to the farm or that have been following us, we have, we keep a path along the outside of the fence, just so that we can ride the Argo around, or we can ride the 4-wheeler around and just make sure the integrity of the fence is still good. And so I told Jaden, like every time we go there, we can walk around that twice, and that would be beautiful. And it would serve 2 purposes, because we could make sure the integrity of the fence is still good. There's nothing quirky going on with that. And, we can get some exercise. So, Mexican Coke. I've never tried Mexican Coke. Holly, Jaden loves you too. He really does. He was very excited to go to Liberty when he knew you were going. But and I think it's the same thing with Jaden. Jaden can needs to move. Oh, Lauren and Jay used to walk around it. I did not know about it. So I think we're gonna start doing that every time we go, we walk around 2 times. I think that would be phenomenal. And I don't know if you all saw Jay's video. It was yesterday when he was at What If Acres helping us of Finley running. Holy Hannah! I had no idea that Finley could run so fast. He's a fast little dude. He's adorable. But so if anybody has anything that they want to do for the last 100 days of this year, and we're not making it. It's not a goal. Just what baby steps can you make? And we can report about. There is this little moth that's driving me crazy, guys. Sorry. And we can report back on Mondays with Mary if you want to, just to see how everybody's doing. Like I said, it's not. I'm not making big, huge, stupid goals because then I screw myself up and I don't achieve them. So, but if there's anything at all, anybody, look, little baby steps. Walk 100 miles in 100 days. Awesome, guys. And you local people, we can help each other. Because I go back and look. Alicia, good. That's wonderful. Picking up the Bible the last 100 days of the year. That's awesome. I think, honestly, I'll be truthful because I'm always very, very into I don't have time. I don't have time to do this. But if I look at the stupid time that I scroll on social media, and what I've started to learn is like social media has its place, but I'm predisposed. Like I have anxiety a little bit, but I think we all do. But what I've noticed is when, especially first thing in the morning or early in the morning, if I start looking at social media, my anxiety goes through the roof. So if I could just focus that time that I just spend getting anxious on something good, I do have time. I have plenty of time. It's easier to sit and scroll on social media. But in the long run, I even tell Jaden, I'm like, does playing your video games make you a better person? What will help you become the young man you want to be? Is it practicing your saxophone, or is it playing on your video games? And honestly, I need to be a good example because that's kind of my sit down, get on social media, scroll, get annoyed, think the world people are going crazy, and then it's like, yeah. So I'm gonna try really hard to do that. So there are a lot of really, really good things that I can listen to on YouTube as I'm walking. There's a lot of things that I can do. And you get to meet the Backstreet Boys? Holy cow. That's awesome. And I do think for me, whether love, hate, I'm not getting into it, but I do think somebody commented, I do think that the whole events and the whole, I think the whole thing around Charlie Kirk and Irina and all that stuff just really make you realize that life can change in the blink of an eye. And, I think Jaden has a really strong desire to go to church. And so I think we gotta figure something out. And it's hard because he races on Sunday, but where there is a will, there is a way. So, yeah, we're going to figure this all out. So, guys, I'm going to hop off here and go see what Jaden and see if, just saying, have to say, remember all the good people. We're shown a lot of the negatives. And honestly, there's been studies that have shown the social media algorithms, they show my sister very different world than they show me. and they do really, I'm going to say social media is kind of the root of a lot of bad things, but also what I'm hoping is like with our YouTube channel, with our Facebook page, is that hopefully it can bring good. So anyway, guys, I love you all dearly. Thank you so, so much for joining me tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed week. We will be at What If Acres tomorrow. So look for a live from Jeffrey Todd and all those people that are joining me on the last 100 days. You all have a super motivated week, and we love y'all. And remember, what if anything is possible? You can do anything you want with your life. We love you. Bye.